Good morning, good people. It's Friday, and this is your Poolproof Wisdom Moment. The other day, I got an opportunity to do something which is one of my most favorite things to do. I got to speak to a group of young people using the online tools that are available through Zoom or whatever the teleconference platform is. And it is always uplifting, whether you're there physically or even using a computer screen. The energy of these young people, the hopefulness, the questions that are about what is my life going to look like. They're so compelling, and it takes me back to a time when I remember it when all my life was possibility, and I couldn't imagine how I was going to figure it out, but I eventually learned that I would, and I did. Now, during the course of the conversation, there was one young woman who, of course, was a little bit more quiet than the rest of the group. And eventually she said, "Excuse me, Mr. Poole, can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Go ahead, that's what I'm here for." And she says, "How do you get people to believe in you?" That was a very big question. And it wasn't one I was necessarily prepared for, but I did have an answer because Lord knows I've dealt with that a lot. And I answered her in the best and most, I think, authentic way that I could when I told her, getting people to believe in you is very difficult. The hardest thing that any of us will ever do on the face of this planet we share is to fight for the right to be exactly who we are and letting people therefore believe us when we tell them that's who we are. A lot of people want to put you into a box or label you or describe you according to what makes them comfortable. But you have to constantly reassert your value by saying, no, that's not who I am. This is who I am. Now, in doing that, a lot of people you will find are going to do something that is typical of this human species we're a part of. They're going to get to a point where they begin to doubt you. They're going to doubt that you can do what you say you're going to do. They can doubt that you're going to somehow overcome the difficulties you may be facing. They're going to doubt everything that you say is possible because they choose to believe that you can't do anything other than what they think is possible for you. That's them trying to put you in that proverbial box I talked about. And then I told her, I said, but here's what I want you to understand. And I can speak very individually to this because it has been the foundation of my very existence. I was doubted from the time I was born in the world. We can all take a very good look and imagine what started that. But I decided, based upon a lot of work and a lot of wisdom lent to me by my mama, who told me that I was not my circumstances, that I was going to take those limited expectations and turn them into something greater than those expectations. And what that meant for me is being able to achieve, to do things that seemed impossible became my secret weapon, my superpower. I love it when people doubt me, I told her. I love it when people aren't necessarily sure of what they can expect from me, because the moment they think they can understand who you are, they once again try to put you into a box that is comfortable for them. Never let them do that, I told her. Instead, create your own superpower. Show them that in doubting you, they only make you stronger. That's important. That's very important because your strength comes from their lack of belief in you, but it comes equally from your own sense of belief in yourself. And if you can embrace that, you will consistently and repeatedly show them all that you, the person they did not believe in, the person they doubted, can and always will do the impossible. That was a wonderful meeting, and it was a wonderful opportunity. And when we finished, her face was still beaming from the acknowledgement that she got it and that she was going to go forward. And I pray for the rest of her days as a strong, individual young woman. She will remember that conversation. She will never doubt herself anymore. And she'll develop her own superpower to do the impossible time and time again. And I hope that you can do the same if you're in that spot. That is your Poolproof Wisdom Moment for today. Find me on Spotify, on Apple and Google Podcasts. Find me as well on Anchor.fm. And as usual, as I'm saying at the end of these recently, do pick up my audiobook, I Am My Own Cause, The Third Act, Surviving and Thriving on Audible or PooleProofBooks.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.